Try Volley was a game about three-way volleyball. But in the context of this assignment, it sucked, so I scrapped that idea. But every failure is a chance to get it right. So, I'm Dylan Fair, and this is Ahoy. In Ahoy, players become captains of pirate crews. Captains are trying to collect more and more gold, and the winner is whoever has the most gold after 10 rounds of play. These are the components for the print and play version of Ahoy. The printable components are the action board, the large sheet of paper on the bottom, which can be just printed out and not cut at all. 3 captain cards, which are provided on a separate sheet of paper and must be cut out, and 12 crew members, which consists of 4 circles, squares, and triangles. Components that need to be provided by the player include a pencil and a 6-sided die. The crew members are shapes because I wanted to avoid differing the crew members by solely color, for multiple reasons. The first reason is that colored ink is pretty expensive and thus less accessible to the public. Shapes, on the other hand, are more easily recognizable from each other and easier to print out. To set up the game, each captain takes 1 captain card, chooses one of the 3 shapes for their crew, takes 1 crew member of that shape, and gains 10 gold, which they can annotate on their captain card. At the start of each round, captains pay their crew's wages by losing 1 gold per crew member. Jake Eagle here has 2 crew members, so they lose 2 gold. Next, all captains roll the die, with the highest roll taking the first turn. On your turn, place 1 crew member on 1 action on the action board, and immediately take that action. Once you take that action, the captain to your left takes their turn. This continues until all crew members have been placed. And once all crew members have been placed, the round is over and all captains collect the crew members they placed. Now is also when they remove any lost crew members or collect any that they have gained. Some general rules about the game. Each square on the action board can only hold 1 crew member. You cannot have less than 1 crew member or more than 4. You cannot have less than 0 gold. And if you cannot afford to take an action, you can still occupy that square. Here are the actions on the action board. The squares on the board provide a concise summary of that action's effects, but more in-depth explanations can be found in the rulebook. There are some unique rules for a few specific actions. For example, the bounty and parlay squares. You cannot put your only crew member on the bounty or parlay squares. You also cannot put a crew member on both heave and hoe. You can put a crew member on the recruit square if you already have 4 crew members, but you do not gain a 5th crew member. And in this case, you're essentially paying 2 gold to prevent your opponents from gaining an extra crew member. And lastly, if you have 0 gold, you can use the follow ghost ship action. And instead of losing gold, you just don't have anything happen. This ruling provides a bit of rubber banding by reducing the opportunity cost for players that fall behind in gold. This is my rulebook. Here are the credits for the images used in this presentation. Thank you for watching, and again, my name is Dylan Fair.